Welcome back to my channel. It is not a joke that I will explain in this video how SafeMoon's price might be more than $3. Don't stop watching this video until the end, because I'm more convinced than you are that I'm correct. You'll undoubtedly experience a paradigm shift in your thinking. 4. Legal disclaimer. Also, if you're interested in getting price forecasts and crypto news delivered to your inbox on a daily basis, you can sign up for our newsletter. After an hour, please join my Telegram channel, where we now have over 300 people. Please bear with me. This little bet has me giddy with anticipation. After more than 20 years of banking and stockbroking, I'm ready for a new challenge. My best guess, based on what I know and what I've observed, is that this is the best course of action for me. The course the development team is following. That being said, here are a few things that are for sure. 1. We've got a coin here. 2. In the process of creating, we've had a dialogue. 3. We're working on a wallet right now. 4. The financial community does not adequately serve places like the ones where we are listed on international exchanges. 5. Debt cards have been mocked up. 6. The people on our staff are the ones who came up with and sold a payment system. So, my first impression was that that's fantastic news. You'll be able to make purchases with a card that's linked to your SafeMoon wallet. To make a purchase with SafeMoon. But then it dawned on me that this was taking things a step farther. I'm going to pay with my SFM card, thanks to an exchange. SFM is accepted by the merchant. Great. A SFM is sent from my wallet to theirs, and a 2% charge is shared between the two parties. Each side has a stake in the transaction. I currently pay roughly 3% to use Square to accept credit cards. A win-win situation for both parties. Suppose the merchant doesn't use SafeMoon. Bummer. Using the integrated currency exchange, my SFM is exchanged for their fiat currency, and I'm hit with an additional fee. Let's say 5% of that. As difficult as it is, I have begun to look for vendors who accept SFM and encourage those who do. Whoever refuses to accept it, essentially, I'm a sales representative for SFM. Consider, I'm in the market for a grill. SFM is not accepted at Lowe's or Home Depot. Because I'm losing 5% in the fiat conversion, I'll have to pay $1,050 for that $1,000 grill. That's not going to happen. Since SFM is accepted at Ace Hardware, I go there. Soon enough, people begin to inquire, how much time and money are we wasting if we don't do this? Shit, and should we just take it, or do we need to think about the consequences? Consider the immediate advantages to international trade that would result from this. A person in Iraq wants to buy a handmade basket from Burundi, and I'd like to buy one for myself. A blanket made in Laos. Any escrow firm or overseas exchange rates aren't an issue for them. Making the transactions means paying Chase Bank a fee. Their SFM card number was all that was needed to access the internet. An SFM acceptor or converter must be used to purchase the product. This means that everyone on Earth can now purchase and sell goods and services to the rest of the planet's population. This is a cute idea, but you use the phrase global game changer in your introduction. We've agreed to a deal. Do you have any Bitcoins? Do you have any ETH in your possession? You're doing well. Make use of your SFM card in any case. Your BTC, ETH, or USDT will be converted to SFM by our exchange, and the transaction will be completed using either it's your call. SFM or fiat. We also get a little fee for exchanging money. SFM's 10% sales tax would obviously change as a result of this worldwide transaction system. These kinds of exchanges, my best prediction is 2% for SFM to SFM transactions and 5% for SFM to fiat. SFM greater than SFM transactions will be higher. But there's still more. Consider this. Mr. Win in Taiwan sells Ahmed in Iraq a new phone every time he wants one. Is it correct that SFM debit cards have a 2.5% fee? Our sons are now billionaires, but even if only 1% of the money goes to SFM activities, I'm curious about what happens to the other 1%. The burn rate is 0.5%, which raises the value of the coins that remain. The 5% will be dispersed in the same manner as it is currently. Every SFM member benefits from every other SFM member's global commerce. SFM is employed. What are you talking about? StockTwits isn't a community, aren't you? It's not uncommon for people to get up each day and earn a tiny bit of money. Every time a Moonie purchases a basket of food in Muncie, Indiana. Is it the SFM? It's awe-inspiring. Is there an additional benefit to this? My ass is inflated. Today, a loaf of bread costs $2. In 2025, the value of the dollar plummeted, resulting in bread costing $6 a loaf. Then again, I've got SFM. One SFM used to cost $1, but today it costs $3 to buy one SFM because the currency has lost value. I'm still paying the same price for a loaf of bread even if my SFM is now worth $3. People who have access to bread are better off than others who have to make do with fiat. SFM will soon become the preferred method of payment for employees. This is all very well and good, but I have a feeling this is the direction we're headed in. There are a number of these things out there, but no one has developed an integrated platform for them. The creation of a worldwide financial system distinct from SafeMoon. You probably bought this, too, because you didn't invest in Bitcoin or Doge 5 years ago. This year, and the entire 5% thing was intriguing. In something I didn't anticipate, these youngsters are truly starting a movement. A global financial system in which we all share in the rewards of belonging to it. Getting a chubby from the sale of an automobile gives me a chub. Defeating inflation is a good thing. Worldwide, deflationary, and convenient global trade for the benefit of all parties involved is essential. Even if it turns out to be a meme scam, it's still possible that nothing will happen or no one will buy in. Governments may restrict it, but if the way I think it works, I don't see why they wouldn't. As I believe they want to take it, we will literally have no choice but to accept it as a fait accompli. That, my friends, is what I call a one-world system of trade that pays everyone in the system. It would have a long-term impact on the planet. A lot of money and effort would be required to fix the flaws in this concept. You shouldn't put your hope in me unless you're willing to put in the effort and have a lot of luck. I like the idea of putting my life savings into the opinion of some internet numbnuts. A friend of mine called me one night in early April to tell me that he'd had a stroke. I've heard a lot about SafeMoon, and I've heard a lot about SafeMoon. Let us know what you think about this man's explanation in the comments section below. All comments get my full attention. The post by SignalToe966 on Reddit is also worth mentioning. The other day, as one of my employees was working on a project at home, they dropped a hammer drill off a rung of a ladder, straight into my face. My nose and eye socket were fractured. Anyway, a wonderful nurse I met at the hospital informed me of everything I needed to know about her. My life story. She's having a difficult time, to put it mildly. Financially and psychologically. She started talking to me about crypto and a currency called SafeMoon out of the blue. Her problem is that she has tried to buy, but after being verified, she doesn't know how to proceed. Binance. For the record, I'm a firm believer in the law of cause and effect. On the spot, I aided her in making a SafeMoon investment. This is her first wallet, and it is in good shape. As long as SafeMoon permits her to pay for her daughter's veterinary school education and allows her to work, she will be happy. He helped her get to where she is now, and she will always remember him. From the crypto darkness comes some light. We know that there are people all around the world who are willing to invest even a small amount of money. SafeMoon should be the first place they're taken. I wish for a world where everyone is seated at the same table. Keep taking the painkillers and hoping for a better day. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and leave a comment. Help me get to the top of YouTube's search engine. People who desire to invest in SafeMoon can also use Bitmart Exchange and SafeMoon. You can save even more money on trading costs if you click on the link in my description. But keep in mind that I'm not pressuring you to contribute to our endeavor. Whatever you decide is solely up to you. Also, if you're interested in getting price forecasts and crypto news delivered to your inbox on a daily basis, you can sign up for our newsletter. After an hour, please join my Telegram channel, where we now have over 500 members. Keep an eye out for more great content on this channel. Thank you for your support.